Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Imperator, Invictus, Saba, Yamnat, here on the Lord Master channel, in which now we're at the point of this series where we're at a point of no return, because what I'm about to do could be our make it or break it moment, or, oh, just trying to think of the right words. Is it, sink or swim? Yeah, there you go. That's about it. It's a sink or swim moment. It's the again, I'm the guy who loves to come up with analogies, but because I'm about to declare a very important war for territorial conquest, perhaps entirely annex a entire nation of Samad here, as highlighted in blue. That it has 59 territories. Even though we're going to exclude these, because, you know, obviously Parthia's going to want that. And they're also allied with Moria. And there was something that I recently have thought of which I didn't even consider. Because knowing that Moria isn't doing anything right now, there's no disloyal characters. Well, what if? What if there's somebody who is not so loyal other than, you know, people who are pretenders or not, or too damn old to give a damn? Like, say, governors. Yeah. Because there's this thing called inspired disloyalty. It doesn't pay much in a way of aggressive expansion changes, even though we're planning on starting a war anyway. But a better question is there anybody that runs one of their armies? Better yet, the better question is, who's got the most power base other than the ruler? Aha! This man, Lagat of the Shunga dynasty. Not that much he's the family head. He's 60 years old and he's in perfect health. Anyways, what if I were to inspire disloyalty? Because yeah, do it. So that's one. You can only do it at once, because you had to take your pick. So I'll say, oh, I didn't know the health is read there, instead of just clicking on it. But anyways, so basically the impression is, how about we get one of the more powerful people, you know, become disloyal? And since there's a bit of tyranny going on in that country, so, I mean, you can do that only once, right? Yeah, already inspiring disloyalty to character. You can only do that once every 2 years. Well, we could have done that, but if you got a disloyal character who's got a pretty powerful power base, especially when you got more in decline and lowered stability, and with increased tyranny, that adds, you know, threshold for the civil war. So hopefully those Morians will have a disagreement on this. Is no, I don't want to fight a war over this so far away. I mean, they're still going to join regardless because we're attacking the. You know, pretenders. That's another thing about them. Deployed Tribune. Now this is the guy that you would want to watch. Show the damn families. This is the primary heir. I don't know why they chose him over him. But boy, I wish I could do all that. But he's not one of the pretenders. Yeah, not a pretender. These two are. Ah, there's your pretender. Got some power raise, but poor health. Very poor health. Because he's a lunatic. Well, I'm not trying to mess around. So yeah, that's something we ought to do more of. Cause some instability. Especially over the Ptolemaic Kingdom, which has a history of having civil wars. And we shall try to remember that in the far future to start messing with their affairs whenever we're at its borders. Same goes for Kush. That's another one to watch out for. Because they have Punt, Upper Nubia, Lower Nubia, Upper Egypt, and yeah. Something to watch out for as well. Because the amount of levies it could bring. And speaking of levies, I just had another thought. Let's start building a separate navy that's for Liburnians only. That's because I don't trust myself. So I'm going to raise a few levies from Arabia and tell them to get down here. Because you're going to be the supporting forces to help support one of our legions to support it. So preferably you're the one that's going to be the one to support more. Or perhaps this one. Because we don't know what kind of generalship they have. But we want you to get up there as soon as possible. And in addition, since our economy is so damn good, I'll just increase the pay. The integrated culture habitants won't like it, but it'll definitely up the morale of armies. See? That's a good difference. Yeah, why not increase pay? Because our economy is so damn good through trade and other things that we can afford, you know, things to up the morale of everybody. Wait 1 sec, you see how it registers in a day. Probably not that much. And if you people don't like it that we're increasing the pay around here, well, get used to it. And perhaps in future, when we get more innovations, we're gonna start appealing to more of these. Oh, which one's good for integrated groups? Is it down this way? There's that. This is all army related. Integrated culture happiness, there it is. Huh. Oh, there's this route. If I go to planning mode, just anything that'll get us to integrated culture happiness. Maximum research efficiency, there you go, that's what I'd like to have. D5, morale, okay. Get that in future. This increases success chance of all trials. Smear reputation. Sounds good. Diplomatic range is always excellent for more, trade routes to get more goods that we may need. Thank goodness that we went for espionage to spread the sword to cost reduced. Get that as well. Get for future reference. Oath of Allegiance cost, yeah, that should be reduced. Should we ever get that in the future? Oh yeah. Does it have to be need both? Needs one of, okay. Because having even higher diplomatic reputation and diplomatic range, that would be very, very helpful. But more research efficiencies, such as it's been very good to us, but having a little more of that efficiency sounds like a good idea too. Sounds like a good idea in the future when you think about it. Again, I'm just using the planning mode to contemplate the future, especially when we get to, Arabia and such. Neighboring countries feel that 12 territories here are guaranteed always have a small chance over time to often become our subject. Increased by the charisma level and the relative power. Oh. I'm just amazed. Offer protection to bordering states less than 20 territories of the opinion are ruled out as friends of our ruler, may result in the country becoming feudatory. The arrangement may end when the foreign ruler who agreed to it dies. Sounds like tributary. Again, I'm just amazed of some of the things you could do here. Since we've been so economic focused and militarily focused these days. Ah! Oh, dang it, man. Something to have in the future. Well, you gotta go down this way. Man, we spent 15 minutes on contemplating the future, especially that we're about to declare a big war, which might be the biggest war so far in terms of not of size of the country, but as much as importance. Because remember, our victorious forces have accomplished a mighty feat in vanquishing the scattered tribes of Arabia Felix and united the region under the Yamnati banner, which we need to get this bit of Arabia Felix. It's owned by nobody. And Kinda becomes the feudatory of Yamnat, which Already kind of is. And then we'll have to expand it to Omana and take Gerha subsequently. And I've increased the pay of everything. Because basically we have enough of the great income to say, this is how we run our economy during wartime. Taking an awful risk. And plus, when we're on war with Moria, there goes all a bunch of trade goods that we trade with Moria since they've been kind to us. But we rely more on this lost subject. Let me send you a gift. Both of you. Barbarians? Hold on. Okay, there is a barbarian sighting. Pay off to ignore our territory. Rather beat them up. Never thought that was an option. I kind of never paid attention to that, but okay. Hold on. Excuse me. Now, it's alright if you two don't have to join. We can handle the wrong. Gerha will be the main objective, which is over there, because that's where the most valuables are. So, ready? This is a gamble. The only thing that we're no longer reporting for Moria is the incense. Fair enough. But unfortunately, we import many of our other things here. All the more reasons why I say we gotta increase the diplomatic range in future. Give me another one of that from Armenia. Just in case. Okay. Let's get going. Samad, that's their capital. Fort level 4. Should have picked East Omana as the main objective, but Gerha. Tylos is not the capital. That would be Gerha itself. No, it's this one. Right, head to there. Gotta take Gerha then. And then this, and then gotta take Tylos. When they arrive, send our fleet to create a breach while we'll try to occupy the coast. And if any of you don't want to join, well, fine by me. I'm just definitely afraid of what Moria is going to send. But we hope that the disloyalty that was inspired will make them, you know, go against each other, but we don't know that. Do not move our fleet until further notice. No longer importing hemp. That's the one that does our ship damage done. Gonna need that. Get it from Armenia again. Since Armenia is becoming a reliable trading partner, but probably won't last long because we got this as a rising power. They're a federated tribe, but they're similar military tech compared to the Parthians. But I fear the Parthians more because of a much larger size. Because the amount of levies it'll bring to Vant. And this one area has a bit of a rebellion going on. It's an antagonist nation. Well, we're about to engage them. Use deception. Development. Right, this is going to be a defenseman, maybe. You need to pick up, 4 cohorts. If you can. Give me at least. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Some of you are asking, why so damn many? Well, this is going to be to transport, not only this small group of people, but also all of our armies combined. Should we ever go into an amphibious assault somewhere? Quick and fast. You're going to be ones to support our army that's going to go to Gerha, which is the main objective of the war. Jiminy Christus. A level 4 fort. And it's in inland territory too. But at least it's in plains. But we have our effective general, but it's too bad we don't have engineers. But we'll try what we can. And maybe we'll use this navy to scout ahead and see if the Morian ships are nearby. Oh hell! That's the main Samad army. That is them. Good thing we have the same idea, they have envelopment. Well, in this case, keep it with shock action, even though it's not as effective. But wait, 13 for the Imperator man, which I befriended him as he's deployed through. Got him good. And we're going to engage them as well. Alright, go with system. System of the siege, even though it's going to be way out of the naval range, but we need the heavy ships to port raid, to create a breach, unless our army did it first. Got 'em all. That was the governor of Arabia, Felix. And that wasn't a fish army, that was the Levy of Arabia that we defeated. But where's their legion? We know they're out there. We found their fleet. It's stationed at Tylos. Now we fought against the official army. They were much more numerous, but we got them. But unfortunately, we do not have the manpower to take the capital. Crud. That means we cannot go deep behind enemy lines with this. So we could at least take this port and stay there. We need to get the rest of them. And I fear that we may have to go get mercenaries for this. Not to mention they really killed off our manpower here. So they were more numerous than we thought regarding the levies. So we gotta go occupy this hilly port and hold their ground there. That's one of the Parthian fleets we can see. Alright, breach. Just to help you out. Despite the fact status quo. Get out of here. I think this is going to take a combined effort to try to take Samad. As we need to occupy this port, then this will be the place to make a stand here until further notice. Demand his resignation. Y'all do. You are wise, but healthy. Yeah. You'll definitely do. Now, military tradition. Recently we increased the morale of our camels and my cavalry, but now camel offense and cost. Offense increased, camel cost reduced. One of the most common of the many Arabic names for the camel, Jamal, is derived from the concept of completeness, indicating the great esteem in which the Arabs held this remarkable beast. The most complete beast. We fought a few offensive battles, and no doubt that these camels here will perform much better now. In future, we gotta get this, and we'll have a new tactic which may help us out here. Remember, this has 13 cohorts, and we can transport all of you over there fast, but this is just, you know, I was about to say, you're all gaining some territory. Why aren't you stopping them? This is what you have to do now. You're gonna have to get on a foothold and remain there, because we do not have the manpower to take it, because that's going to require another army for this. You got the hills. You have the advantage of the hills. You have the high ground. All you need to do is just hold out what you got, while the Legion of Punt will do the work. I have severely underestimated this. Should have made Samad as the war goal, not Gerha. And I fear I may resort to mercenaries. But Mercenary Alliance reduces military experience, you know? But they'll be fully reinforced in time. So I wouldn't worry about it too much, other than attrition. But hey, we increased your pay. You're gonna fight a little bit longer. At least you're getting better luck with this. Yeah, 3 ships are coming in. It'll be 13. Which is the number of cohorts it has. While there's 18 over there. You've taken Gerha. Take the provincial capital and then go to Talos. Which is their main naval base, basically. But at least we do have a control of this port here, which will be a relief to them. You know, another place to make repairs, but we can also, you know, get them off of there. They do not have medium ships, they're all light ships. That's their entire fleet out there. Obviously no sign of the Morians, but this disloyalty, just short until, you know, civil war looms, and then a year later, then they fight each other. You have not blocked the Strait of Hormuz, which is the most important thing to us. Waiting for those ships to arrive at their port, and then we gotta send them up there. What are you doing? Get going, get moving. It'll be repaired, but these heavy ships will not be repaired. And neither is these. It means you gotta go further back. Crud. I think it's largely because we don't have the kind of ports that would accommodate such a thing. Man, what happened to you? Ever since the Himyarite attacks, population has just reduced. this didn't. Gotta keep it such a... Man, ever since the war ended, this civil war, this attempted... God dang it, the Imperator, the rebellion, there you go. That population was just depopulated here. Failed to realize what they have done to it. They even got rid of the commercial districts and ports here. We used to be a proper country. What happened? Well, that's just because they all moved to Saraka. Which, hey, it would be for the best. Base metals. Build a mine there. And here we are, right? Rebellion did a number to this. It wasn't as prosperous as it once was. Yeah, something tells me it's like, yeah, we gotta build new ports for this because we can't repair the heavy ships unless we build, you know, like at least 5 ports to accommodate this. But here is 3, which is how you're supposed to build these. And you can't have that until it has port level 5. Boy, in the future we gotta get more of this. Oh god, what's their level? 1. Everything is 1. They never improved their ports. Take the safer route. I mean, our ships are fully repaired, but our medium ships are vulnerable. Our medium ships and our heavy ships are vulnerable to attack. So if I were you, deploy the fleet. Give it a go. Okay, we may have to come pick you up. Look, all these other ships to go, but these heavy ships and the medium ships cannot be repaired. They don't have a port that could accommodate. They don't have the proper level for it. Yeah. This is a level 3. Or we could send them back. But that would risk everything. At least they're following him. Ritualism is a little bit of an issue. So. Get rid of the granary, get rid of the coral, add 2 more ports. It doesn't take that many days. No, that's not there. Down is the main naval base. So we gotta wait for this other fleet to come. Switch places. It's an awful risk to be doing that. Especially that we need you guys over here. It's the army of the Legion, and they got for you war elephants. Reference. Okay, nice. 7 ships here. Was there a breach? There wasn't one. Again, go house the main objective of the war and we will take it. You were outnumbered cohorts-wise, but horse archers did a proper job. That's 1 port done now. In a couple months' time, then they'll be ready to repair these medium and heavy ships, as we have no reason to stay here anymore. So we're fully reinforced now, ready for combat. I think it would be wise to leave and engage them again, since this is Army of the Legion. As the Legion is more dangerous than levies, but the levies have greater numbers. But remember, they are requesting pickup, so I suggest that you better get to them soon, because it's 15 ships now. There's number 16, 17, 18, 19. 20. That's more than enough to, go pick them up while we have to, send us some of ours back. So make your preparations to depart. As I kind of noticed the symbol of the ports changed. Like there's this, and then this one looks like a lighthouse, a heavy lighthouse. So, at least you got that idea going. This also means we do not have enough ships to try to blockade the Hormuz Strait when the Morian armies come. Because the longer we wait, the bigger the problem's going to be. We know they're going to be coming for us soon. Where did our fleet go? Oh, hell. Taking it back. Send them out of there. God dang it. There's a storm there. As I said, do not move away from your position. This is important to get our guys here and take their capital by any means necessary. Shit, who's there? Go ahead. That's the enemy's fleet. We took the area, but we are cut off. Not to mention there's an enemy army out there that wishes to, you know, take it all back. Well, let's go engage them then. We've taken the war objective, but we got cut off. And they got galleys. Can't engage them like this. Disengage. They captured 2 of ours. We've been cut off, and you're gonna have to stay in hell for a while longer now. Oh, damn it. Get me a couple more, not only to compensate for the losses, but this is due to absence of this. So we can repair all of these, which will take longer. And I don't suppose there is a thing for increased ship repair speed. I don't think such a thing exists. Yeah, their navy's active, but at least they're not down there yet. So we gotta stop the bastards now. Lost another one of our ships due to the hazardous waters. Not to mention the ones they're trying to follow. Remember, they're using envelopment. Use shock action. Engage them out there. These are just levies. Just take the war goal and things will get easier from there. See? You made the right call. Here's our reinforcements. Alright. Let's take the provincial capital again. I don't know what the hell you're going up there for, but whatever works. They're not coming after you, which is a good sign. So just stay there, okay? I fear the Mauryan intervention is going to occur. So I'll take this, take that, and then we gotta go down there, and then comes the Mauryans, and we're practically screwed. There, we've taken a war goal, but remember, I would rather annex the whole damn country, but these Mauryans are just the ones I worry the most. I don't give a damn about the Assyrian kingdom. They probably have a few levies and that's that. Which again, I fear I may resort to mercenaries should this escalate, and it will. Where you from? Oh, boy. 27 cohorts. Horse archers, archers. We do have the upkeep to support it. Not to mention near infinite wealth. I think it would be a little more than a good idea. We should do that. Again, I don't like doing this, but it's to help with everything. Okay? Stick with us, okay? Just keep moving. Alright, split up. You go up there. Well, follow them down there. Take the provincial capitals. Well, we'll try to figure out what we can do from here. Look, the easiest thing in the world is just take Gerha and that's it, but we're still early in the war. And those Morians are gonna come knocking soon. That's why we gotta get mercenaries to defeat the Morian armies. And for future reference, improve relations with Parthia, so they don't look at us negatively when we increase our aggressive expansion by a lot. From Persis. Go after them. You have the generalship to defeat them rather than the numbers. That'll send them running. Okay. There is the next place to take, so go to Duh. My issue is we're taking too damn long. What are you doing out here? Get in there. Blazes. You idiots. each 10 months will be repaired. Medium ships are good to go, but for our heavies, need 3 months. So 3 months. So by July, set sail. And we gotta get up there as soon as we can. Because our army cannot move without them. You know, stop at what you're doing and turn around. How many cohorts does it need? 27. And we're sending all these ships up there because we're going to soon go pick up these mercenaries and send them to there while our armies advance there. Time's climbing. Stop bickering, you two. God dang it. $24. It's gonna be 25, 26, 27. That'll be more than enough. Get in there! How are you doing? What are you waiting on? Hold it right there. We gotta engage them. Yeah, the weaker legion instead of the main army here. We did it again. Proper tactic for the job. We just keep on going to the set sail. So you need port level 5 to repair these. So remember, Adan is the place to be. So for future efforts, if we want a just as valuable port over in this side of Arabia, so it has to be either Gerha or Talos. This to be the place. But I think Talos would be a very good candidate to make it the premier naval base on this side of the Persian Gulf and this side of Arabia, because you know it's an island. I can definitely make investments on this. Most certainly make it the provincial capital of Gerha there. But no sign of the Mauryan fleets yet, but I know their armies are marching, and just by the time that we took that has been elapsed, they'll probably be around there soon. But I cannot guarantee it. But since I made the guy who... No. I'm not sure. Okay. Alright, go pick up the mercenaries over at the Horn. Because you are a fast transport. We got him. Movement blocked. Hold your ground. This is desert combat. And we have the camel cavalry that is the masters at it. They tried a different tactic with skirmishing. Got them all. Way to go. Oh, come on, up to there. On their way while it's moving. So again, need West Omana, Central Omana, and East Omana. And Defar as well. We gotta take that back. Because we gotta get all of them. And there's Omana itself. So that one's got a coastal fortress. If I were you, I would, deploy them here. Get our fleet, pick them up, land them in Dur, and they'll be stationed up in those hills while we besiege Omana and Samad, and we'll keep the Morians at bay. Unless they took the long way around. That's what I envision here. Yeah, you are gonna have to hold the hills until reinforcements arrive. He was the tribune. But not the deployed tribune. Alright, present. We're gonna try to get you up here as fast as we can. And send you over there. God. We've not seen a single Morian soldier, but we fear they're out there. They're gonna come. Unless we can get them to separate peace. Get them out of there. But we don't have a war score against them. Well, what do you suggest then? Nothing. We can't get them to have a separate peace. Because we haven't done anything to them. But their morale is very low. So they're more than willing to, to give Gerha to us. But the job is not done. And I don't want to give Parthia the chance for them to get in there and take Samad, but I know they'll be looking at us. And we'll be a potential target to them. Because I don't want to give these bastards a chance to breathe again. Because to unite, we could alternatively make them a subject, but that'll be a big subject. Because, listen, if we want Samad to do so, that would require a much higher, that would still require the capital to be occupied. If we want to make them a big client state. and then integrate them later, but that would take a long time to do so. But I need to own it, not the subject, own it. That's the big part. War started 3 years ago. It's just we had a few minor setbacks and wondering how logistics work and the role of the Navy that it provides. So 31 ships. Give me 20 more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Again, I lost count very quickly because I know how dear the transport fleet that I call this is to me. While the main fleet, well, it needs to get up there and block the Strait of Hormuz. Without it, we would have less of a chance in blocking the routes for the Mauryan levies to come in through the Strait of Hormuz and delay them a good couple of months before they try to get this all back and make things very difficult to us unless we engage them in combat. So we're taking Dur. Hold your ground because they're coming again. We occupy this part now. I'm sure the levies from Persis is going to be the ones that's going to be the, you know, the goddamn thing. But they're on the move. We're trying to get a move on. Just hold your ground. And we got to take that hill. Oh, you little bastard. You know what? You men are going to be the ones to hold that hill. You go chase them down. Relief will be coming. You got to take that hill and hold it. Where you're going to make your stand against the Mauryan levies. You're not going anywhere. Codes versus 27. At least it has some infantry, so that may help you for the siege of Samad. Well, we're gonna have to go, you know, get in after them. Get rid of the levy of Arabia Felix. And perhaps them up there too. Okay. At least we know where their fleet is. This is where you're gonna stay. Or we're gonna do a bit of transferring. Maybe. I don't know, troop deployments is kind of difficult for me. And you can't get them fast enough. Because they're just as fast as you are. Maybe we can help you with that. Infection. I need to seek treatment. How good is our physician? Hopefully good enough. Wouldn't like it much if I were to die here, huh? Engage him out there. No sign of Morian troops there. There's a strong fort over in Papa. Yeah, just stay there. Take this back and then get going. At least their elephants is slowing them down. We just need to take their capital and we'll have a much more favorable peace deal. But Defar needs to be taken. Thank you very much. What do I need? Gotta keep up with the Salty-inspired thing. I doubt that's what's keeping Moria at bay. Again, got this man this slow. Can't do another, as I'm still inspiring another one of them. Further helps that this man is super corrupt. Soldiers denied armor on us. Gee, no wonder, huh? Oh, he's near death because he's epileptic. Well, in this case, this Chandragupta Maurya here, who's not popular. Hopefully this may inspire a possible civil war opportunity. Once this thing breaks out, well, when the death occurs, and then there'll be some that will refuse to serve, even if it's intervening of a war for an ally, and such things. Curse of Matar Vault is still around. Meanwhile, again, we can transport you out of here just in case if they're gonna give you issues. Actually, you may want to hold your ground. I think we may defeat them. Despite numerical superiority. After weeks of nervous looks and smirks accord, the whispers circular past fire reached the ears of Malik. Seems everyone's spreading rumors and spinning yarns of his unequal privilege and unfitness for the throne. The damage has been done out. Now all look at how the Malik will deal with this situation. Well, one of the negative traits it has is foolish. So will this finally be the time to get rid of foolish? No. Drops his popularity. Not surprising. Pay attention. Kilobot has 11716. 11716. And she has 12. Oh, okay, she got one up. 1116. So she got a marshal up even more. Nice. And Aura already has a child recently. She's a bit corrupt, but a little bit of corruption don't hurt nobody. It's just the base of it, it just won't not go down. Oh, here it comes now, because this is our best shot at getting this capital down. Because it's a fort level 4. It really invested into defenses. But we have a much higher morale because we're paying our troops more. We last longer in a fight. Gotta figure out a tactic next time to counter against skirmishing. Because the best way to do that is bottleneck, and we don't have to do that. Cavalry skirmish when we get down in the future is another way to counter that. No, you reread this incorrectly. Look. When we use deception, it actually deals. It would deal towards them against skirmishing. So deception would have worked against that. No, it does not. I think cavalry skirmish provides a good balance. Just hold the line, man. You're outnumbered. These elephants are gonna kill us. Yeah, get out of here. Trying to select the army unit. But I don't think that'll do here. Oh, you did what you could. We're just trying to delay them. You're going all the way to that end of Gaha. And there's that levy of Persis. That's what I feared. So many damn levies to watch over. But getting this capital down is the best shot that, then we can, get them off. While you keep watching the strait. Breach. Yeah, they're gonna take this all back soon. And we have to use this fleet to deploy them in areas. So what I would do is send our legion to go after them, and then the mercenaries will take out the rest. Now these stay to deal with the Morian threat potentially, and this fleet stays to keep their fleet at bay. That falls ill. Inflammation. Well, we do have a very good physician. I'll be willing to pay. wonder why we've been getting so much money. Stick with us. They're taking it all back. That's an issue. Hang on. Go. Run. Now we're back to square one. Crisis in Kush. That reminds me. He hasn't dropped dead yet, that old man. For horse archer discipline. For our horse archers to perform better in combat. We got him. Okay. You go down there and take care of the rest. We're gonna redeploy to send us to Gaha to fend off the little guys. And as we do not see a single Mauryan levy out there, you're going to have to go engage them. Or at least take it all back. Be willing to sacrifice that hill for a little bit. Yeah, you may have more cohorts, but this is just to make things easier. Want you to make a risky amphibious landing right on them. You might as well go take care of them. And nobody gives a damn about the Syrian kingdom. Parthians ain't gonna let them in. Our miracle worker. Yeah, just let them go. Get back to your position. Head to Almana. This is where the breach will come in. Governor of Punt. Alright. Be friends then. Stay in your position for defensive advantage. Alright, we're coming in. Haha! Counters against deception. Got them all. Well, it's not a good idea to get to a straight crossing, but I think it would be advisable just to do a little quick. There'll be another amphibious landing right on it. Let's go. Right on. They took the... This is plains. You're in our territory now. Egats, they're down there. They deployed it. I must have missed that part of hostile sieges on us. Must have missed that part. That's the man himself. They're down here. Am I willing to sacrifice points for all of this? You sneaky bastard. mind you, we still have the war goal. Them here and then take this back. They're gonna take along the coast, you know. It's gonna give us grief. If they dare take there, we'll engage them. Hey! I guess they had nowhere to run. Oh, they'll regret the day. This is from Arabian Maritime. Gain 5 lower cohorts of random type. Go ahead. So now this is used to be smaller, but now it's got infantry and a bit of chariots. Huh. That'll bolster your forces a little. Bad move. Got them all. The army of the Legion is gone. Stop them. And again, you're going to be the one that's going to take Omana. And since now that we have lessened the threat here, I'm going to need you to deploy them. Get them back over here. Send it there. Take this. And then we're going to have to redeploy you back down here to Punt to deal with the Morian threat here. Even though it's led by an old man who's going to die soon. And led by Chandragupta, who's of similar martial skill, also in very poor health, because he's a leper. Yeah. And not particularly popular. And as for you, well, who's gonna go pick them up? I mean, it's got a port there, so... Just do a little quick trip, okay? Drop them off here. Army gonna go down there. You need to go pick up them and bring them to the mainland. It's just a lot of movement, alright? Scare them to going that way. Split them. That will help us try to catch them. Cavalry only. Okay. Ah, God damn it, not another Persian Gulf storm. Go pick them up, bring them down here, and it'll make a job easier. Okay? Go! We'll engage them. And siege is going to begin soon. We got them all. Now, go to hell. let the mercenaries do the work. And just oh, come on, man. You got the grant you step in. Okay. Warning tags, get rid of that. Now create a breach. Good. So we got a breach, so it'll make things easier. You just became lazy recently. Again, don't give a damn about them. In fact, it's look, one, Parther refuses to give them access, and two, they do not have a port to build ships with, so they're practically stuck. There is no strait crossing. They are stuck. Yeah, we practically got it all figured out. And we know that this fleet is going to be the one to defeat theirs. Practically got everything locked down now. Ready for transport. Okay. To deploy you, go assist them in case of Maureen intervention. After you get this back, go to there. So after I drop them off, then go pick them up. And then we're going to send you down to the Horn. If the war score is favorable to us. Stay at the hill. That's the key. Alright, go back them up. Or at least just ramp up. Move here. Got to go take care of the Arabian Menace. Omana, that's one. We have practically occupied the entire country. Well done, son. Meanwhile, naval combat. We lost 0 ships while they lost 6. We've captured 1 and 5 galleys. They have nowhere to go. War scores at 100%. And look, the easiest thing in the world would be just take all of this and leave them for the wolves of the Parthians to take all this, including what's left of the Assyrian kingdom, that rump state. So, lessons were learned in this war. Lessons were learned. So, where to begin? The far east Omana, central Omana, west Omana, Bucharest, Gerha, and Kva. Those are the areas that we have claims to. And we're going to leave out the rest. Just leave them out for the Parthians. All of this that we're taking is part of Arabia and a bit of Arabia Felix. That's the reason why we want all this and leave the rest out alone. That's a lot of land that will be taken, in which I'm going to have to switch stance. Which again, we're not annexing entire country, just all of this that we wanted, that we have claims to. And it's also this is why we did this in the first place. It's to keep Parthia out of Arabian affairs. We only wish to be neutral and good trading partners with them. Moria was once a good trading partner, but that became less reliable when we relied on Parthia and to some degree Ptolemaic Kingdom and Armenia, which I think is practically soon to be a non-existent nation as it's getting occupied by Parthia now. So Galatia might be a potential trade partner with all this. But most importantly, this will give us access to all these ports that will have the range to reach India without the issue. Especially for slave raids. So now, let's do it. Right, I nod my head in approval as we still have territories to colonize. And now switch to appeasing stance to reduce to have faster reduction of aggressive expansion decay. Disbanding your levy since you had your bonus troops, but that's gone now. And the mercenaries did alright. Return to Adan, as that's the main port here. We're gonna have to make some changes in the future. Like, I can't imagine. I can imagine Talos being an important naval base to us. I have a fortress, and I could say try to build 5 ports there. Anything else is unnecessary. But of course, that's going to require some investments, which we'll make do with that. Berha is to be important. Well, meanwhile, it's not built on a hill, so knock that down. Those are the rowdy people we ought to watch out for. So build a court of law here in Samad. They improved some of the land, but not all. we can form Arabia whenever we want. Because thanks to us and the subject nations, we could bypass all that and just say, alright, we formed the Kingdom of Arabia now. You must have formed the Kingdom of Arabia. But not completed until all these other things. So yeah, why not? Let's just skip it over and say, okay, we're Arabia now. For generations, Arabia has been a nexus of trade, providing frankincense and myrrh to the major civilizations of the world. But our potential for greatness has been squandered by many fragmented tribes and kingdoms of the region, who wage war among themselves instead of working together. By unifying the peninsula, we can forge a civilization from the sands rivaling that of Egypt and Persia. So, this is a Tier 3 formable, and we'll be unable to form any other country of the same or lower tier. Yamnat will change its name to Arabia. Any subject provinces required to form Arabia will be annexed. Adds 4 citizen provinces. State, culture, and religion. Freemen and slaves as well. Mariaba gains center of civilization, adding population growth, local civilization level, and population assimilation speed, and more freeman happiness. And for 250 months, we will have national spirit, increased loyalty of characters, national happiness, and 5 provinces. So, every subject provinces that is to form Arabia, which they'll all be annexed, all at once. And based on how we conduct ourselves from that war that we've experienced, I think we do have the logistical means of getting around and transporting, from one part of Arabia to another. I think we are more than capable of that. And in addition, we'll get 5 free province investments, which I will most definitely make investments on Gerha. As I said, I'm turning Tylos into a naval base. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. This is Arabia. But, however, these missions cannot be complete because we do not have all of its territories colonized. Which we gotta start moving population around to colonize, and all that. But they have to... Look, if you want to colonize, you need to have... any province that's neighboring have at least 7 pops, and at least 50% of them are Sabian culture. So population assimilation is going to be the key factor here. So we encourage to build, grand theaters. That adds population assimilation speed. It might as well be the main policy. However, Mamnonia, this is 1, 2, 3, 4. And there's these scattered parts, but they're allied with this little entity here, and also this bit here, which wouldn't worry too much about it. I would be willing to start the next war down there, because it's only just these small territories, but they also say some uncolonized territories in Punt will become owned by my faction, which is just a way to do it. So we're not able to complete this until all these areas are colonized. So lower the maintenance for all. As we have lost the tributary income and we'll have to rely more on commerce again. 1 second. I think it's all still there because, wait for 1 month to register. A boar has been seen with a few days of Mariaba, suitable for a grand hunt. It would sure to be a mighty display of royal grandeur and strength. Bring it down to such a magnificent animal. Only the strongest and savviest hunters are able to hunt such an animal without earning a wound. Is Caleb one of them? Well, my marshal isn't that good. But the question is, are you ready to rule? In case I get hurt by that boar. Lower it is, higher risk of being wounded or even dying. Let's see. Come on. Let's go home. Victory, my Malik! We'll track an animal down to ending its life. The gods on our side all the time. The hunt had no accidents, and only a few participants were wounded lightly. It was a great, exhilarating day. 275 gold! Are we ready to go home? Alright. All we need to do now is get ready for the next war. Okay, it's June now. And the only subject we have is Socotra. So there you go, we formed Arabia very fast. We're all on our own now, and this is our number of pops we have now. Although we can expand allegiance slightly, but that's gonna have to do more. But nevertheless, this really increases our maximum manpower after integrating all of this. So we got a lot of work to do. And especially these national decisions, such as the dates of Gerha and the gemstones of Tylos, which son of a beeswax. Local city building slots. Okay, you've convinced me. I'll have to think of where to put for a future, aka naval base on the eastern side of Arabian Peninsula. Because obviously, gotta do work for Gerha and Tylos. But the populations are low. So that would mean I'm gonna have to encourage people to migrate to the province of Gerha. Arabian dates are there. And there's the pearl divers of Tylos. I already got 2. Build a foundry, you have 3. A couple of slaves over, then you got them. So Gerha will be its provincial capital then. But you know, I think we're practically done here, okay? So, we'll have to figure out a future location. Is Omana the one? Or Dur? Well, actually Dur has a better chance. Get rid of these buildings and add all 5 ports there, then you got Dur as your naval base, but and it's also close proximity to the Strait of Hormuz to suit your deal with the Parthian threat. But man, the aggressive expansion is high. Yeah, they're taking care of Armenia now, which all this is going to become Parthian. Nothing's going to stop Parthia now. And the only way to stop them is just befriend them. Tell them, please do not attack Arabia. The only equivalent rival to that is the Ptolemaic Kingdom. Oh yeah. I didn't think that 12 episodes in that we have formed Arabia already. But we'll most certainly take a bit of a break from war, except for one minor one against Memnonia. But one thing is for certain, though. We're gonna have to start building some fortresses on areas that is not yet under our control. With the exception of the final two, such as Leah and Petra. Which, that's gonna be for the far future. Take this and Arabia, Petria. Which, unfortunately, the whole damn world's gonna come after you. Especially Carthage. No contact with Rome. Gotta increase diplomatic range for that. But boy, oh boy. So, yeah. That'll be it for this episode. I'm feeling optimistic on what's to come. I didn't know I would form Arabia this fast. Which, of course, you know, gain Kingdom of Arabia for furthermore benefits, especially the population simulation speed, where everybody's going to be Sabian one day. And taking Petra would be a challenge. All we need to do is just get the horn, and then we'll turn our attention to Axum. Not to mention, we've got to colonize these areas. So now we should start looking at Kush as a new rival of Arabia when we would get a foothold on this. And one last thing. Get ahead of time by securing the trade routes. Build fortresses on all these areas. If there's ones that do not have them, so that would help out for the national defense. So we hope you people will see you in the next episode. Until then, so long for now.